Switching focus a little bit, obviously coming into this event, this will be the debut for the old new MIBR, or the new old MIBR. You guys are back to speaking Portuguese. You've got Phelps back on. You're obviously not wearing blue anymore. You're back with your Brazilian team and on MIBR. Big task for you. Obviously, like I say, you're familiar with lots of these guys, but Phelps was obviously very aggressive before. Things were very different within the team. I know he took it very personally, the round against G2 where he pushed Banana. I know that he himself felt very responsible and went to sort of reinvent himself. Do you guys think he's matured into the role and is ready to come back with you guys?
Well, I think Phelps had a great life experience going to another team when he left us, and he also tried to lead that team. So he was being the captain for INTZ. And I remember when I was doing other roles, you learn a lot when you're doing something else. And I can feel already from this early stage of our new team that he has a lot of more maturity right now, and he's facing the things he has to do with much easier. Like I can say, some positions that in the past would kind of be bad for him and he'd feel like he's not doing what he wants. Now he feels this is what I need to do and I'm good at that. So he's feeling comfortable. And this is very important for the team. If we want to be the best team in the world, we need everyone on a comfortable position. And so far, I think Phelps is addressing that pretty well. This major can show that. And maybe it doesn't show that quickly. Maybe he has a bad tournament or something like that. But from what we're witnessing on the practices, he has everything to go super well. And I think it's going to work in the long run for sure.
How important is it for you guys to be all Brazilian again? Because I've been there twice for 2 different events, Sao Paulo and Belo Horizonte. The crowd there is phenomenal. We know Brazil's very passionate. How important is it for you guys to be the Brazilian team?
We came a long way since Luminosity. So for us, representing our country is more than just playing CS in a big stage. We really feel it. It's really important for us, the fact that we represent Brazil. So going back to the full Brazilian lineup is really good. We have some pressure, of course, because we have the whole country watching us play and cheering on us. But we are ready. We have done this before, and for me, at least, it feels amazing. And I love my country, and I want to represent my people.
Yeah, another side to this answer is this question you just made. Theoretically, is a question we understated before. Like when we decided to drop Taco and get someone else, and Taco wanted to leave, and Phelps wanted to leave, and we were thinking about, hey, should we go international? We thought it was. We didn't know that communication and all the team play, the synergy we had between ourselves and even with players like Taco, we took it for granted. Like we can easily put someone else and even speaking another language is going to be easy to reproduce all that. And what we witnessed during the whole year is, yeah, it's possible, but not on the same pedigree, not on the same level that we know we can do in Portuguese. So going back full Portuguese, first of all, I think for Fur and Cold mainly, because they have some difficulties speaking English, even if they can, it's much easier and much more natural for them to be giving details and giving specific information they want to do or something they saw or something, how someone should act. So, Counter-Strike, half a second, you tell something for someone, the word is not specifically, it doesn't really tell exactly what you should do, the guy's dead and the round's over. So I think in Portuguese there is much details we can put into it, much more than we could do in English. And it's already showing on the practice and on the games we're playing. Yeah, we're getting on that level where the SK level, like those 4 seconds plans where only us can do those things. It's coming back. Yeah,
and I think that's something that a lot of teams struggle with originally. It surprised me a little bit to go international as well. You guys have a lot of talent now in Brazil. Obviously, Furia was here in the Challenger stage. 5 new names again coming out of Brazil, making a huge impact. So it was a bit surprising to see that, but it's good to hear that the communication's going better. The other thing that was a bit of a change, last tournament of last year was actually in Portugal, but you guys didn't have Fur. He was obviously out for some medical reasons. How's he doing? Is he feeling all right, getting back into it and everything? That's obviously quite a complicated situation.
Yeah, it's the second surgery he had to made. A couple years ago, he made one in the nose, and now he made one in the ear. And he has a problem in his ear for a long time. And because he didn't treat it very well, initially it aggravated, it started getting worse and worse. And I think now it's getting better. He kind of made a procedure that he has a titanium, I don't know the name in English, but titanium plate on his ear and stuff like that. So it's kind of getting better. And at first he was making jokes that he could listen much more. And I think in game, we can also see that he's not that lost anymore. Because we were never watching him play with dad or something like that. We can see, hey, you didn't know he was coming from the right, and sometimes you feel like he's a little bit lost, but I don't remember seeing much of those. Only one time during like 100 match, so that's kind of good sign. I saw Phelps saying, hey, he's still a little bit deaf.
I remember that.
Yeah. He's got a good excuse for
but only one time, yeah, so that's kind of a good sign for us.
Yeah. You can just pretend he didn't hear you when you make a call now, right?
He does that a lot.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Change yet.
So going back to Portuguese, back to the roots, back to winning, that's got to be the goal?
Yeah, the goal is definitely winning, and most of all having fun and understanding that we were the best team in the world 2 years ago. We're not the best team in the world right now, and there is kind of a path and a road to get there. And I just think we did time and hard work. And the hard work, everyone knows us. We're going to put it. We're ready to put in the hard work. So even if we don't win the major or the next tournament, I know that in short term, this is going to work very well.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed with my teammates. Even though I played with them for 2 or 3 years, I'm really impressed by them. When I left SK in the past, they were totally different people, like really different people. And when I came back to the team, they have changed a lot in a good way. Sorry, in a bad way, in a good way.
Maybe both.
Bad fallen.
Bad fallen. But yeah, we have been working really hard, and I mean I love that. When I'm pretty sure that it's really hard to stop us when we are working really hard, when we are doing things in the right way. Our chemistry in game, out game is really good as well. Our communication, like Fallen said, is going really well, and we are working. So I mean, we have everything to be back on the top, and I hope we can.
Well, I'm excited to see the new old MIBR back in the server and see how it goes, guys. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. See you guys soon.
See you guys soon.